Hey there, happy Saturn Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Venus Day deck pour reading. This is going to be for the Aquarius. Sorry, I'm doing it late, but yeah. Welcome to this week's Venus Day deck pour reading. I appreciate anyone who stops by, anybody who watches, anyone who supports. I really appreciate you. Everything you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. My email, my Linktree, my social media, my Venmo, my Cashapp if you'd like to donate or tip, which is very much appreciated and is helpful. And the information about ruins me. Everything you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. I'm going to be channeling this Lord Shiva, who is supporting the collector's highest good and the highest good for this week's Venus Day deck pour reading. And I apologize if you hear any extra sounds in the background. While I'm reading, life is life, and I will handle it if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and it's helpful. And yeah, again, I apologize for the late Venus Day deck pour reading or whatnot. So yeah, let us begin. Alright. Okay, so for this week's Venus Day deck pour reading, the topic is Capricorn new moon energy. I already did it for the general, and now I'm doing it for Aquarius. So, the first card to come out for this reading is Six of Cups. Second card to come out is the Queen of Wands. Third card to come out is the Two of Swords. Fourth card to come out is the Wheel of Fortune. Fifth card to come out is the Eight of Wands. Sixth card to come out is the King of Wands. Seventh card to come out is the Five of Swords. Eighth card to come out is the Ten of Pentacles. Ninth card to come out is the Queen of Swords. The 10th and last card to come out is the Judgment card. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of this whole entire thing, is the Three of Pentacles. And the top of the deck, as you're watching this right now, is the Death card. Dang, this one is brutal. I like it. I like the way she looks. I like the way the scythe looks. Everybody needs a break. That's hilarious. That's crazy. This feels like Kali right here. This feels like Kali. Like, just fuck it. But anyways, yeah, so the topic for this week's Venus Day deck pool reading is Capricorn new moon energy. Hold on. Yeah, something about choices, a decision, balance. Some of you could be seeing 10-10. Yeah, something about death and rebirth for sure. Something with the number 3 a little bit, or like in a row, something in a row. But yeah, 10-10, something about death and rebirth. It's like there was an end to something though, and there was a choice. Maybe somebody that made a choice to end something, or there's that choice that caused an ending. Something about an ending, and then needing to be like needing to make a choice basically, because there is an end to something or whatnot. So needing to be like, okay, so what are you gonna do now? Choice, balance, or whatnot. Something could have been like possibly toxic or chaotic, and some type of collie stuff could have happened that put a complete death to it real quick, um to start a new beginning or something like that. Or either you did that, or like the universe, the energy is what that is or whatnot, but needing to like put a complete stop to this toxicity, this chaos or whatnot, in order to end it, so there's like a beginning or whatnot. Needing to make a choice, something about balancing things out. Uh, okay, I think that's it. Yeah, there's something about moving forward or advancing in a way. Okay. Give me another second or so. Um, Something about magic, quick magic, or something like that. Something about quick magic, something like a quick upgrade or something like that. Quick movement. Somebody has some type of slick or quick movement that, or slick doesn't even have to be in a bad way. It's just like a movement where it's like magic like, or it makes someone like look a certain way, the way they move or whatnot. Something about the expertise in magic or whatnot, and the way that you swiftly move, or someone swiftly moves or something. Yeah, somebody put their foot down, there's some type of Libra energy. Somebody who like literally like when they say no, they mean no. When they say yes, they mean yes. Whenever the verdict is reached, the verdict is reached, some type of thing. And something about like a confusion. Like it's very interesting. It feels Kali like. It feels like yeah, it feels like Kali. It feels like some type of Libra energy. It feels like there was just some type of, and it's interesting. It doesn't feel abrupt, but it does. There's like some type of swift, like or possibly abrupt like choice, decision, especially possibly when it came to some type of conflict or whatnot. It gives me this whole thing of like people want to go back and forth, but like you make the decision and that's it, or some type of trying to confuse or stir up things to gaslight and to not show the truth, or to cause like some type of indecision or whatnot, or confusion. But something about like having boundaries, or like just setting it straight, like saying no and that's it. Your mental could be your magic or something like that. Um, yeah, so dang, it's just like things are what they are. It's like something about putting a dead stop, but like, or a conclusion, but like there's like choice at the same time. But there's something about Ouroboros and the snake, and like the wheels of change, and like the tail biting the snake that biting its tail type of thing, some type of infinity stuff. Like something about there's an ending, but there's always like a beginning or whatnot. It's like death and rebirth. There's really like an Ouroboros, and death and beginning and rebirth type of energy. And then there's something where it's like, um, something about sometimes needing to put an end to something in order to like have better things go on or whatnot, or to start to have a better start or a better foundation or start in something else. Yeah, there's something here with creating stability. Like creating stability, whether it's with someone else or is, just for yourself, for your legacy, your foundation. Maybe you're just serious about that, boundaries about it, or something like that. 1144, I see. Yeah. There's something about possible like confusion, conflict, and all that stuff. I think these are magpies, and I heard something about magpies before. And but I think they are one of those birds that's like they're a little bit of a menace or whatnot. So there's something about that, and I'm saying that I think these are magpies. I don't know. And it's like the Five of Swords or whatnot, like something about confusion, chaos. Something feels a little bit, it could be gaslighty or something trying to like stir up like conflict, chaos or whatnot. I feel like to confuse or to cause indecision, to not know, but then there's something about like Queen of Swords, like making a decision, setting boundaries, especially when it comes to your mental, your mind, or whatnot, and making a firm decision. Um, Not being confused. This feels Libra, like I said. Um, like whatever you said, when you say no, you mean no. Whatever you say goes, type of thing. hmm And there's something about like your magic, your essence, how you are, your experience, and all that stuff. I feel like just like the way you are is your magic, and just something like that. Just like it's like intertwined in that way, like just your essence, how you are, and your magic. It looks magical, all that stuff. You exude it, like whenever there's something about like also the way that you move or whatnot is like magical in a way, and all that stuff. And yeah. There's something about like Ouroboros, possibly like the infinity sign, and um, there's like something about like transitioning or transforming or like death and rebirth, more like death and rebirth, and like there's like an ending, right? Like a complete ending, but then like also it's like it gives like a chance or an opening, maybe or something like that too, like to begin again, to have a better foundation, to build again, or whatnot, or to have the wheels of change start moving, and all that stuff. And there's something here about either like building with others or with yourself. I did this again, my bad. I meant to like do this. Um, there's something here about like building with others. When I get a better setup, I'm so sorry, y'all. Building with others or whatnot, and It feels yeah, building with others and creating something long lasting, fulfilling, stable, something about legacy or whatnot. Yeah, I'd be so worried about the time all the time, yo. And then, cause like I'm like reading it, I'm trying to go fast, but then at the same time, I kind of want to just catch it properly and not like rush. And then when I do it, feel like I really am tuning in really well. I'm like, damn, am I taking long? I look and I'm like, oh no, it's not that long. Okay, so let's just flow, I guess. There's something about your past and experience and something about working with others. Just that could be a literal. Like when I saw it and I was reading it out, this could be literal. Like something about like you, I don't know what it is, for being an expert in something. Like you have past experience or whatnot. Um, and that could like be a something that like helps you work with someone else, like be in a partnership or be considered for a job or be considered for a partnership or something like that with someone else because of your past experience or something like that. There's something also about you being heavily in tuned with who you are and possibly like an acceptance of your past and all that stuff. Just being in tune with who you are, what your desires are, what you want. Just being in tune with yourself in a way, in a healthy way. Um, and in a healthy way, possibly something good about like your past and like something about that is just going to contribute to a possible like partnership, teamwork that you're doing, or is going to contribute to if this is on your own, something that you're creating or something like that. It's going to be a good contribution. Something about your past and possibly how you handle it or like your experience from it and all that stuff. Something feels like Kali, especially right here where it has the Queen of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Death card, like right across right here. Like something feels like Kali, like, you know, and Scorpio is right here. I'm, you know, and I'm not calling out Scorpio or anything. It feels a little bit scorpionic too, but um, I did say this also for a Scorpio reading, I believe. Maybe not, I don't know. But it doesn't even have to really just scorpionic or whatnot. I feel like there's something about being careful. I I want to just put that out here to like be careful of like taking vengeance into your own hands in a way. At the same time, there's something about like gracefully putting a stop to a death to any type of chaos or conflict that may arise or that's there. And there's something about like the way you do it, maybe that it looks, maybe it's gracefully or magically. Also, whether it's you or someone around you, there's something about like some type of Queen of Wands energy. There's something just like throwing out like conflict and okay, here we go. Like because I feel like I could see for myself what this is. It's just some type of Queen of Wands energy and like throwing out like chaos or whatnot, just because they're the Queen of Wands and stuff like that. And something about putting a death to it. And there's also again, since this is death and rebirth, like a been there, done that type of thing, like being used to processing this type of like energy or whatnot. And then something about the way of maybe like handling like this and the way that you're seen is like handling it gracefully, gracefully putting an end to some type of conflict, because been there, done that, or like just gracefully putting a death to some type of conflict and transitioning it to something different. Or then there's the whole thing with in the same breath, just being careful of some type of, I don't think it's really that, but like a Queen of Wands type of energy in reverse, where it's like they're throwing out some type of like, people or someone is throwing out some type of like a Queen of Wands in reverse energy, chaos, conflict, and all that stuff. Just for like vengeance, just for like, I feel like it's just chaos. Something about putting a death to that. There's something about, I'm telling you, that I feel like it's the way that you're seen too, that about handling, or just the way you're seen, especially when it's amongst chaos. Okay. There's also something here about something about making choices, making decisions, especially when it comes to your stability, your long-standing finances, your foundation, possibly your legacy, I feel, your wealth, your long-standing wealth. Something about making a choice. Some of you may be confused about making a decision when it comes about to when it comes to like your stability, your and all that stuff. But there's something about that. There's something here also about, I feel like you have the choice to make a decision about something. You have like the wheel of fortune is in your favor, the wheels of change is starting to move, and you have a say so. There's something popping up a little bit about boundaries, and then that whole thing about like, if you say no, you say no. If you say you want this type of thing. Saying something with conviction, taking, yeah, something about your mind is your magic, yo. It's coming back to that, like your mind is your magic or whatnot. So possibly there's something that could like come to an abrupt stop, or there's something like a quick judgment or a quick coming to a certain decision on something, being very swift. It feels a little bit Ma'at as well. Energy, Ma'at energy. That's interesting. Okay. Mm, um, there's something about pleasures, your desires. Um, your wish is your command. Your wish is your command in a way. Your desires. Maybe you're desirable or something like that. There's maybe something about your sacral chakra energy or just something like that or whatnot. Or your wish is your command. There's something about making choices. I'm wondering if like the fact that like your wish is your command, or that like Um, Maybe you can make your wish come true. There's something about, and the fortune is in your favor. There's something about, like, I don't know, since you have, and this doesn't say options or whatnot. You know how when you have different options or whatnot, you get confused on what you want, maybe, or something like that. Or there's something about like that, and making a choice, choosing what you want. The fortune's in your favor. And then there's something here about maybe you know what you want though. Maybe you know what you want, and there's like you've been here before. You've been there, done that. You know what you want. Some, things can cause a uprise or like some type of the magpie thing is coming back up for the Five of Swords as well. Something feels like mimicry or birds or people making noise or chirping to like stir. It felt like to just stir up a storm or like the dust so that you can't see or that there's confusion. But there's something about know your legacy and protect being sure about your legacy, knowing what you want and setting boundaries about that, what you say goes type of thing or whatnot. And it's because of that, your swords, your mental or whatnot is your magic, because I feel like you can put down boundaries and you know what you want and you set boundaries when it comes to that. And saying something about conviction or whatnot, even like amongst chaos, like being able to say something with conviction of what you want. And something about that being like the way that you move and your essence and magic, and something about Kali, and then something about that could make a good, I don't know how that goes with maybe like just maybe within yourself that it creates things like it like, and that makes sense because like okay, that is Capricornish, like you put in, like you seen actually results or things coming from the way that you're moving this magic or whatnot. Like you're seeing things come about, like actually solidify because of it or whatnot, or like projects or things coming about, creating. And there's something about like the death and rebirth energy or conviction and like with that death card. Some type of death and rebirth. I don't know. There's some type of Kali thing. And putting like a stick in it or like a knife in it or something like that. And swiftly. Hold on, let me do this one more time. My bad. Confidence, mystery, and success. Yeah, so what came out is confidence. You look too cool for school. And then bottom of the deck, which is somebody that is mystery. Top of the deck, you as you're watching this right now, you got success. Hmm. It's something about being confident because you know yourself inside out type of thing, and something about like your inside and your outside and being good or something like that. Yeah, let me read this one here. Confidence. Confidence is not a fixed attribute. It's something that we're continuously working to build throughout our lives. In a reading, this card signifies that it's the right time to start working with and enhancing your sense of self-confidence. How can you build more confidence in your life in a meaningful way? I feel like setting boundaries. I feel like saying things with conviction. Um, that's part of the confidence. Is setting boundaries and um saying things with conviction or whatnot. Like I said, some type of Kali energy is here. We have Sagittarius and that's confidence right there, right? We have Sagittarius, we have a Libra and Scorpio here, right? Saggy, do we have Saggy? Yes, Saggy. We have Libra, and we have um Scorpio. You could you could have any of the signs in your chart. You could be that sign and just watching Aquarius. That any of those signs could be around you. This could be energy of the reading. Um, it could just be the planetary placements. We're in the Scorpio moon right now, so something about that. Also, the moon in was in Libra yesterday, the day before, and the day before that. And Saggy is gonna come up next Monday and Tuesday. So something about this weekend when it comes to this reading or whatnot for some of y'all. Um, let's see, Sagittarius. There's some type of conviction when it comes to some type of transformation and transcending. Some type of conviction when it comes to some type of transformation and transcending. Have confidence in it. You've been there and done that. Don't let things fake you out. Have that Kali energy where it goes like that. That's it, you know what I mean? Any type of toxicity or conflict, that something about that and your swiftness and the way you move with conviction and all that stuff. And command your fortune. It's something about you commanding your fortune in a way. Hmm. That is all for this week's Venus Day deck for reading. The topic Capricorn new moon energy. This one was for Aquarius. Again, I apologize for this being late and doodly doodads. I was just trying to see if there's anything else here. But yeah, I think that's it for the most part. Something about your desires and something about also owning like your past in a way or your inner child. Like owning that, owning your energy, owning your desires, even like owning your shadow side at points too, owning that or whatnot. And there's something about that and your essence and your magic, the way you move swiftly, you put conviction to things, you know what you want. Something about just be aware of like chaos and decisions and all that stuff. You know what you want, say it with conviction, um, and all that stuff. Balance, of course, is always the thing here. Again, Kali, something here about Yeah, just be careful, either you doing this, like I said, or like someone doing this to you or something like that. Like throwing weird energy and chaotic, toxic energy, because they're the Queen of Wands, but you don't really have to worry about that. Just be careful, just be aware of that. Um, cut that. That's what I mean. So that conviction, like say things with conviction. Um, cut that immediately if you notice that, maybe like stop that, put that to that immediately. Um, Also, hey, maybe Kali is here to like, do that for you and all that stuff. There's something here with like either creating a foundation with someone else or with yourself, and it's like long standing, stable, security. It's like a legacy. It's um eternal and all that stuff. There's something with Ouroboros and the snake biting its tail, the snake and the wheel of change, the wheel of fortune, and the infinity and all that stuff. Yeah, and something about confidence, say things with conviction and all that stuff. I kind of want to read the confidence card again. I don't know, something could have happened in the months of or the endurance, because it's crazy how it's in order, kind of this Libra, Scorpio, then Sagittarius here. Does that mean something around those times or whatnot? Yeah, so again, one more time, then I'm heading out. Confidence. Confidence is not a fixed attribute. It's something that we're continuously working to build throughout our lives. And a reading this card signifies that it's the right time to start working with and enhance your self-confidence. How can you build more confidence in your life in a meaningful way? So yeah, that is it. There's Aquarius for this week's Venus Day deck for reading the topic Capricorn New Moon Energy. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my Linktree or you can email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and that is helpful. And peace out, y'all. Deuces. Bye.